Okay, here we are. So here is the watertight concrete seal. It sounds very, very liquidy. So we'll see about that. It does say it is, yep, look at that flexible finish. So, you got any thoughts, babe?
Since we're in the gym, I think you should do some exercises with it to shake it up.
Right, so Jeff's over there. You want to say anything? Hi. So he is looking for more cracks. Is that right? More cracks in the foundation?
Yeah, looking for hairline cracks in the foundation so we can seal them and repair them before we finish off the basement.
More cracks before we re-insulate and put walls up, hopefully, in the gym soon. We do need to shake the paint can. Woo. So here we've got my absolute favorite exercise, ground to overhead raise, as a shaking technique. A little bit of thinking, wood chops. Up. Yep, that was my knee. Yep. Walk it off. The camera won't notice it, I tell myself. A little bit of Russian twists. Another fan favorite of mine. Probably working my abs more than that paint can, given how much I've had to stir it. Ah, yes. Here we are, stirring this jollop in a can here, for what I can only assume was like 20 minutes before I had to put the cover back on and vigorously shake it for probably another 20 minutes. Okay, yeah, definitely should have gotten them to shake this professionally at the store, because like there's just clumps everywhere. Believe it or not, my Russian twist method did not work. Here's the concrete sealer. It went on pretty well. You can't see from this angle, but I didn't use a paint tray. I just dipped the paint roller into the can and then rolled it out on the concrete. I didn't want to waste any of the product on the tray. Sometimes it dries and gets left over and stuff, and it was a pretty expensive can, and so I, instead of dumping it right away because it would have splattered all over the place, I kind of just dipped it in the best that I could and rolled it out, and then eventually just sprayed it on the floor from the can and then used the roller to roll it out. If it wasn't as expensive, I probably would have got a second can and did another coat. I would have liked a bit of a all over whiter finish, but it did definitely seal all the cracks, and it made it a lot more, or a lot less damp, I guess, down there. The dehumidifier does still run constantly, so we're not quite there yet, but it was a very big step in the right direction for sure. So yes, rolling it out in socks. Even now, honestly, I find this so satisfying to watch. Like, get all the spots. Yes, okay, so that's what that looks like. I did not bore you guys with the shots of any of the other rooms, because this is about as riveting as watching paint dry, which is basically what we're doing here. But really, the watertight 10 out of 10. I absolutely would do that again. It smelled so much better down there. You could feel it like on your skin. To like just stand on the concrete was just so much better. Especially with, you know, that being the workout area, it's, moisture is really not what you want. Here we are, painted floor. didn't go on quite as even as I would have hoped. Some areas of the concrete were a lot more porous than others. But it feels a lot better on the feet. Doesn't feel like it's sucking the moisture out of me like just to stand here. And it smells a lot better. Looks good. Is ready for some gym flooring. Can't wait to see it.
What are you up to there, love?
So this is the floor. So option one are these like OG floor puzzles. And then I wish I would have tucked the socks in now that I'm wearing them. I feel very weird. Don't look. They say fitness mats on them. Mostly they're just rubber mats, but they are made of 100% recycled material, which I thought was kind of cool. I think definitely under the fitness machine, like the FD2 Inspire, and the lifting cage. And then I'm thinking maybe these, the cardio, like pop up and down area. These little rubber mats here, although they are made of recycling material, which again we love, we are not going to knock even the slightest. But they have been rolled for what I can only assume has been eons. And so it's kind of like grappling an alligator and trying to unroll them. I'll just get this re-rolled backwards here. Ooh. Come on, little Chandler, come on. All right, so here they are, all rolled out. They look pretty good. This one actually has 2 mats underneath, but they're like, you can't really see my feet, but super, super grippy. That's kind of it. So they turned out really well. Rolling the other way, 10 out of 10, worked like a charm.
Worked better than the weights.
It did work way better than the weights. This one took like 2 days longer than these ones. So what's next is lay out these puzzle pieces and get them in place and get the fitness gear in here. What the? Yes. We're very excited about the fitness gear.